What is third position? Third position is a political philosophy, so called because it is an alternative to the two dominant political positions of modernity, liberal capitalism and Marxian communism. There are many branches of third positionism, such as fascism, Spanish Phalangism, Catholic integralism, and Peronism. What unites all of these philosophies is staunch opposition to individualism and the materialism of both capitalism and communism, and the desire to unite people around a higher ideal. The unifying principle may differ, be it race, cultural nationalism, or religion, but the ideal is the same, an organic state, all parts of society working in harmony for the benefit of society, just as all parts of a body work together in harmony for the benefit of the body. In this sense, third position sees materialism, the lack of a unifying ideal, and individualism, the lack of a sense of social duty, as symptoms of decay and degeneration. A healthy body cannot have its parts pursuing individual interest at the expense of everyone else, or this will ultimately lead to the death of the body. Neither can people selfishly pursue their individual or class interests at the expense of the social body. Therefore, third positionists are equally opposed to the parasitism of welfare given without a corresponding sense of duty to society, and the parasitism of a capitalist class that lives in luxury through exploitation of the rest of society. In place of the class warfare of Marxism and the rampant individualism of capitalism, third position ideology desires class cooperation. If an organic society can be achieved, individuals and classes will work together in harmony. Workers will get a fair wage and benefits for their labour, while entrepreneurs will be rewarded for their innovation so long as they uphold their duty to respect their workers and social obligations. The state should serve as an intermediary to ensure class cooperation for the benefit of everybody. In the words of third positionist Juan Perón, once capitalist parasitism disappear, ipso facto classes will be eliminated. No more bourgeois or proletarian, but functionally and hierarchically organized producers in their companies. This economic philosophy, called corporatism, was inspired by syndicalism of the early 20th century, a radical anarchist philosophy that wished to organize society around the mutual cooperation of workers' syndicates, and by royalists and traditionalists, who wished to correct the excesses of individualism brought about in the Enlightenment and create an organic, harmonious society in modernity. It also took inspiration from Catholic social thought, distributism outlined in encyclicals like Rerum Novarum, in which it is written, "Each needs the other. Capital cannot do without labour, nor labour without capital. Mutual agreement results in the beauty of good order, while perpetual conflict necessarily produces confusion and savage barbarity." What united all these seemingly disparate groups was the desire to transcend capitalism rather than appropriate it, as the Marxists had intended. That desire for the economy and society to be run on the basis of transcending individualism and economic reductionism is still what unites third positionists of every stripe. Third positionists oppose capitalism and communism because they are materialist doctrines. They treat man as a malleable entity abstracted from the world around him. Third positionists oppose the abstraction of man and emphasize the importance of things like race, culture, and religious belief in not just shaping man, but giving importance to his life. Third positionists oppose the tendency of capitalism to destroy these traditional sources of meaning, leaving nothing to replace it but soulless individualism and hedonism. Third positionists believe in the importance of hierarchy. Those that work hard should be rewarded, the most fit to rule should rule, and society should strive to produce great writers, artists, and innovators. Because third positionists believe in true hierarchy, they are totally opposed to the Marxist tendency to oppose all hierarchies as unjust, but also the false hierarchy of capitalism, in which the only hierarchy that rules is that of money, and higher culture is destroyed by commodification and the dominance of popular culture. Above all, The third positionist desires not just a political revolution, but a revolution of the self. Feeling disgust at the degenerate state people live in under liberal capitalism, third positionists seek the creation of a higher type of man in society. The new man is one of refined character, will, strength and wisdom, but also a man of absolute self-abnegation, respect, responsibility, duty and service to the national community. Fundamentally, the desire of the third positionist is harmony. Harmony between man and nature, between worker and owner, and between self-respecting peoples of all kinds living their truth.